What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers experience here on Madden 20. We're here in the 2023 season, and we currently lead the division here after last episode's win over the New Orleans Saints. It was a fun 18-17 game. It was not easy, but you gotta win some of those tough games where not everything goes your way. Tyrus Sparks has been outstanding once again. He has earned his brand new contract, and he'll be here for 6 more seasons, which would give him a 10-year run here in Tampa Bay. The way he's playing, though, I want to go a lot longer than 10 years. Right now, Miles Sanders leads the backfield, and last episode, his efficiency really dropped off a cliff. He was at like 5.1 yards a carry, and now 3.5. Like, this running game has to pick up the pace again. And hopefully we can finish strong and get a first round bye. I plan to take us through the end of the season today, but we'll see what happens overall. We start and have a couple games against Carolina, a team that's given us some issues so far in the series, and we'll see if they continue to be a thorn in our side. Our day begins with a few upgrades, and here we have Mike Evans, 95 overall, getting a good morale boost as well, with a couple route running upgrades here. What do we have for ratings now? 95 medium, 92 deep, really good morale. And hopefully we can find a way to keep him on this team moving forward. Will Tate, 78 overall, do we sign him to a deal? Obviously, we have a ton of players to make decisions on here in the coming episodes, and today I have to decide if I'm going to extend any offers before off-season time. Thurman Hatcher, that run stop was a little bit low, and there we go. We defeat the Carolina Panthers, and the Saints won their game, so we're still 1 game up. Cam had 2 touchdowns plus a pick. Looks like he had a pretty good day outside of getting sacked 5 times. On the ground, Miles Sanders gives us 3.7 a carry. I'll take anything north of 3.5 in most cases. And touchdowns for both Copeland and Lance Malone, with Mike Evans doing his usual 8 for 134 and 1 stat line. And then not really any other standouts in the passing game. It was a Mike Evans day. And Darrell Williams, not a good matchup for him. He gave up sacks. How did he give up 3 sacks? And 5 as a team. Am I missing something here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bunch of halves. Okay. I thought that because he was an edge rusher, it would have been like 1 guy getting all of them. Or he's a edge protector. But that wasn't the case. Oh, I had no idea that we had Matt Gay in this game, and he kicked his only field goal through and his extra points. Maybe I'll check on his season. Matt Gay has only attempted 11 field goals. He's made 9 of them, and he's missed only 1 extra point. And his missed field goals have been from long range. So, seems like he's having an okay season, but I mean, he missed a huge kick in the Super Bowl for us. And so far, Jason Myers has done really well here. Now, 3 games left. Jerron Booker is set to be a free agent after this season, and I think he'll be a fairly high-paid one. Given our newfound tackle depth on the roster, I really doubt we're going to sign him. He has a really weird set of ratings here because a lot of them are low and then a lot of them are high. All in all, he's a league average tackle, I'd say. Joe Coakley, he's always upgrading, it feels like. Good pass block power and finesse with low pass block rating. That's a little strange. I think today we're going to go agile again. 79 overall, getting closer and closer to 80 as the finesse ratings go up. And the pass ratings continue to stay ahead of the run. DeMarcus Lodge continues to improve, and now he's a 74 overall, gets a little bit better catching and catching traffic, and he's still just 25. There's still a lot of time for him to continue improving. 5 straight wins, everybody, and the defense took care of this one for us, 14-9. And we had Tyrus Sparks throw an interception. No touchdowns for him in this game. Russell Wilson 1 touchdown and 1 pick. On the ground, just 2.8 for Miles Sanders. I'm not sure he's going to reach that goal of 1,100 like I had hoped. Chris Godwin had 80 yards in this game. And it's just another weird one where Mike Evans really didn't do a whole lot. His ranges as a receiver are just so extreme. So strange, because you'd think that he could just feast every single week. I'm not sure we've clinched. We may have, depending on how the Saints are in division. I believe that's the second tiebreaker. Let's just see. But we've clinched a playoff spot at the very least. So no surprises there. And our last 2 games are both at home. We're 4-1 in division. The Saints are 3-2. So I guess there's a chance that we could end up each with a split head-to-head, split division record, and then it would be a common game tiebreaker, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not taking the time to figure that out. So let's just beat Carolina and then we'll be fine. But first, we better check on one new injury. Didn't see anything out of the ordinary from the stat sheet, and here we find out that Angel Copeland broke ribs. So the rookie is going to miss some time now into the postseason, and it looks like his rookie year could be finished. And I imagine we'll know his development here pretty soon. I'm not sure if it reveals after week 17 or after the Super Bowl. I feel like it's after week 17 because you guys always seem to notice it. I don't, and then I find out in the comments what I missed. But I think we'll find out here fairly soon. We will not rush back Kendrick Bourne. Brashad Perriman will earn some extra experience, but I wish that was going to Lodge instead. Julian Culver, what are we going to do with him? Maybe there's a chance we just end up keeping him if we do move on from Jaron Booker. At the very least, he's good depth and still on his rookie cheap contract. So, I don't know. I thought I was going to trade him and then couldn't get a deal done with New York. But the upgrade may make his market a little bit better come next offseason. Agile upgrade here from Max Heenan. He gets the pass block upgrade as well. He's still just 21, 79 overall. He has a chance to be really, really special. I'm really considering giving Ali Marpet the deal he wants here, but knowing regression is about to hit, I just don't know. With star development, does he suffer worse regression than some other players? That one might be a little too risky to do right now. I'm also going to wait and see on Jason Myers. He's 32, so I just don't know if he's all of a sudden going to become a 74 next year and I should go in a different direction. I feel like if I give this deal to Will Tate, though, I really can't go wrong. Cornerback, you know, is still a position we need. He's only 25 years old. And at the very least, good number 3, number 4 corner. The price is a little steeper than I'd like, given that we just paid Sparks and now money gets tighter. I can't make a deal right now with really anybody and be comfortable with it. How about backup end Jazir Hollis, a 2-year offer, and he's not going to accept this deal I offered him. Week 17 remains important as we lose to the Carolina Panthers and the Saints won whoever they played, and now they'll play against us. Or no, we have the Colts on the schedule. Never mind. Sparks, 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. That is not something you see often from him. Sanders, just the 3 yards a carry. His second half has not been anywhere near as good as his first. And then Mike Evans, he's back. Big game for him. DeMarcus Lodge had 49 yards. Godwin found the end zone. So did Perriman. All right. Just couldn't get it done in this game, sadly. 2 picks for Shaq Thompson, 1 for Brian Burns. I've never seen this before. The GM wants to congratulate me. I'm the GM. Normally, I'd say we can't afford losses like that in December, but hey, we somehow earned a playoff spot this week, so what do I know? If we win our next 2 games, we have a real chance to improve our seeding, so keep the guys focused out there, okay? Wins are more important now than ever. I had no idea Marpet was hurt. But extra experience for Sylvester Clark, I'm not passing on that. No way. And I'm guessing Marpet is the new injury here. I've never seen a 1-week injury that you can bring players back early from. That's a new one. But no, let him come back in the postseason. Sylvester Clark earns an upgrade, and that didn't quite make him a scheme fit, sadly. Pass protector gets better, and he's 22 years old with these ratings. They're very good, and he'll get some bonus experience here in this next game. And it's maybe the third time I've gotten to upgrade Travis Cannon already. He becomes a 73 overall power rusher archetype here, getting +2 power moves, and yeah, pretty well rounded. I can't wait to see if we can develop him along with now I can't remember his name, but the defensive lineman who has had a pretty good season, Leonard Merritt. Yeah, so I think that we got a good foundation here with a lot of players. I'd like to find some more help at corner, of course, here soon. And just got to prepare for the edge rush situation. Like, Cush hasn't been great. Sullivan hasn't done much. Ngakwe's deal expires. Watt has his deal done. Got a lot to fix there probably next offseason. Oh, and Frederick Hughes. He gets to play again today. So another chance to see him. With Angel Copeland's injury taking him into the postseason and us only having 2 healthy running backs, we are going to sign Alexander Mattison, the former Minnesota Viking. He has a nice, well-rounded skill set, and I would like to add him here right now. So that means the rookie season has come to an end. He did, have some touchdowns this year. Let's check out his stats now that his season is done. But I think that next year he has a chance to maybe take even more of the workload, 3.1 a carry here. That's better than what Jesse Reyes was doing when he was low overall, so it's somewhere to start. Got the ball 70 times, and hoping that this actually works out. All right, so we have the Colts today at 7-8. We need this win if we want to win the division. The Saints, they're going to the playoffs regardless, though, so maybe we'll meet up with them again. But I'd like to get this division title and first round bye. And if we win, it's ours. If we lose, well, there are too many 10-win teams that could make it difficult for us. By the way, shout out to the Lions, who might win the North with an 8-8 record. By the way, Miles Sanders only needs 36 yards to reach 1,000 or 136 for my original goal of his to get 1,100 on the ground. Will he do it today? Let's find out. The Saints lost. Congratulations, Tampa. We are division champions, but that doesn't guarantee us a first round bye. Therefore, starters need to play at least until the game is wrapped up. Tyrus Sparks, 9 interceptions now. He has thrown, I think, 5 in this episode, actually. Hopefully we don't see any more of those today. But let's get things underway here in Tampa. I'd love to see us just get a comfortable lead early, play the backups, and see if William Lindsley continues to dazzle. So here we go on first down, and a nice hole opening up on the very first play for Miles Sanders as he gets 9 and is now just 27 yards away from 1,000. Sparks to the air now, and nice play there. That's Jordan Leggett on the reception, gain of 4. High snap, and here goes Sanders again up the middle, and that's going to be a gain of 6. Third down and short for Tampa. Got to get across the 50, and that's one way to do it. Mike Evans, defensive back, went for the play of the day and completely missed. We'll go back to the air now. It's play action, and Sparks is looking across the middle, and that's a connection made with Chris Godwin, who will likely not make it to 1,000 yards this season, but he is over 800, I'm pretty sure. Pretty tough to get everybody all their stats on this offense. First and 10 now. Toss left. Trying to get Sanders to the edge, and he can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff now, and in the game is Alexander Madison, who's going to take this up to the 20. We'll see if Madison can give us some solid carries if we need him to. I just wanted to get somebody well-rounded as our third running back. 3rd down and 8. Sparks from the 20. There's pressure. Got the pass outside, and it's dropped by Madison. 3-0 Tampa, and now the Colts have it. Andrew Luck is the quarterback here. Jacoby Brissett, of course, is in New Orleans. And the tailback appears to be Nyheim Hines. New set of downs. Luck, there's a catch, and close to the marker is Jack Doyle. Play fake, Luck. Uh-oh, pressure. Got away from J.J. Watt, and then is taken down. 3rd down and 10 now, and Luck, oh, wide open. No one even close to Doyle. Luck right up the middle, and there's a good stop made, and Vita Vea continues to be our best run defender. 3rd down and 2 for Indy. I'd keep it in the air if I were them. And they will knock down. Luck definitely had number 24 open. A sack. Robert Cush has 2 now, or I guess 1.5. They must have went for it or something. Let's do some simulating now. A drop for Mike Evans. That's a couple drops now in this game. On 3rd downs, too. 3rd and 11 for the Colts. They go nowhere on that possession. So we get it right back. 6 yards to Sanders. Incomplete. 12 to Godwin. Now, I noticed before I got in this game, we're actually only on paper like an average offense this season. I was kind of surprised by that. And someone just coughed up the football. 3-0, and room to run here as the ball goes to T.Y. Hilton, and he's up to the Buccaneer 40. They'll hand it off now. Nice job, Devin White. Not much here for the Indy ground game to start. Play fake. Luck in trouble again. Sacked. Robert Cush, what a day. 2.5 sacks. Where was this when you had a chance to upgrade, Robert? 3rd down and 18 now. Let's get off the field, hopefully. And Luck drops it off. Nyheim Hines is taken down. We'll get back to work now with our offense. It's only a 3-0 game here in the first half, and we're going to run it right up the middle. And Miles Sanders, does that take him over the 1,000 mark? I'm pretty sure it does. Nice season for him. I came in hoping that he could be our best running back we've had in the series, and he's certainly done that. And there is Mike Evans on another great reception. He's over 1,000 yards in the air. Here's Sparks to the air now and checking it down. There goes Sanders again, breaking tackles and fighting for extra. I'm interested in his all-purpose numbers at the end of the year. I think that he'll have quite a bit. Now, handoff Sanders again. Gets a couple more. Here's Sparks on a deep drop now. Nice catch made. Dawson Knox. And now he's in pain. So Knox will come out of the game. 3rd down and short. We have Kendrick Bourne in the slot. And here is Sparks. He'll throw for it. Oh, what a catch. Kendrick Bourne. I thought that was incomplete. But he continues to impress. He's been our 3rd most productive receiver, I'm pretty sure. And now to the outside. Quick yardage. From the empty set on 2nd down. There's a catch for Mike Evans. And the Bucs take it inside the 10. Let's get this touchdown now before half. We motion Sanders all the way out, and this ball is caught, but we cannot get in with Jordan Leggett. So one more chance. We got to convert these plays. Remember the Super Bowl? You can't fail on 3rd and goal inside the 5. That's a touchdown! O.J. Howard. Not too bad. Let's build this up a little more, and then it's Lindsley time. All right, defense, just keep pitching this shutout. So far, so good. More incompletions. I like what I'm seeing here. But I would rather get the backups out there than see the starters out here in a game in Week 17. 2 yards to Sanders, thrown away. Might just stay too close to give me what I want. What happened there? Oh, a safety. A safety, I love it. Sparks is sacked, and on 3rd down, incomplete. Okay. 73-yard punt, just ridiculous. Howard 13 yards as we pick things up here in the 3rd. And 1st down, Godwin. Let's jump into this possession now. I want to see if we can finish. If we can, William Lindsley is going to play. How we get down here at the 15-yard line? We just ran the clock here in the 3rd quarter. I'm not sure I've really seen that logic before in franchise. I thought we were going to just stand around and take a delay of game. Play fake, nice quick throw, and Leggett inside the 10 has about 4 yards. On 3rd down, Sparks has time. We'll look to the sideline. Nice job. That's a very good animation for that situation. Sparks on 2nd down. He's got time and an open man, Kendrick Bourne. The Bucs increase their Week 17 lead, and it's time to put William Lindsley in the game. We have backups now entering the game in this 19-0 contest. And the Colts are suddenly moving down the field, but still end up stalling. They do convert on 4th down. Why don't we see if our defense can make a play in the red zone? It's a little risky putting backups out here at this point, but I think we're going to win. Don't want to risk injury, so it's a chance I'm willing to take. As Luck airs it out, and we almost picked that off. Nice job, MJ Stewart. 3rd and 4 for Luck, and that is Doyle. Another catch that'll take him inside the 20. Luck is going end zone again with this one. The catch is made at the 1. That was nice. Morrell playing receiver. I'm assuming he's a running back if his number is 24. I wonder if he's a free agent after this year. 1st and goal, touchdown. Luck and the Colts are finally on the board. Gabe Morrell is in his 4th season. He will be a free agent after this year. He's a 73 overall with 91 speed, solid athleticism. He has some elusive skills, not so much with the spin and juke, but exceptional hands here, especially for a running back. Short route running is solid. He could play wide receiver, no joke. And now, the show has begun. William Lindsley is in the game. Alexander Madison is as well. And on 1st and 5, after a little penalty action, we will drop this off to Chris Godwin. He'll take us up to the 38-yard line. Hand off to Madison, getting to the edge and taken down after a short pickup. 2nd and 6, Lindsley right on target again. There is a penalty as well as he finds Godwin. Play fake now, Lindsley to the air, and he connects again, this time near the 10, and that is DeMarcus Lodge. You know, in these series, we care a lot about development, but one thing we got to remember sometimes is A lot of players can produce without being a high overall. At some point, when you've seen enough, you just trust the results and that specific player. And Lindsley, he's approaching that kind of status as he throws a pass outside to Madison. I know that we haven't seen anywhere near enough. It's more like one game's worth of passes, but it's been in different environments in different games, and I've yet to see him really make a mistake. It is second down now. Madison the call. He trucks his way inside the 5, and that's part of why I signed him today. 3rd and 1. Madison in for the touchdown, and the backups get it done again. How many drives in a row has William Lindsley led the team to a touchdown on? How about Bartlett too? Moving the line of scrimmage, Hughes holding up. Love to see it. The Colts did add another touchdown on a long drive, but this game is now over, and I'll see you all in the divisional round of the playoffs as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win in Week 17. Sparks and Lindsley were both very good in this game. And on the ground, Miles Sanders had 66 yards. It was a solid performance for him, as he did break 1,000 rushing yards on the season. I was also very impressed by Gabe Morrell of Indy and his receiving skills. With our first round bye, we can rest and see who is our opponent in the divisional round. Let's take a look at the playoff picture. We know the Saints are a part of it, so a rematch is certainly possible. The Cowboys and Chiefs ended up being the top seeds. We got the bye. The Eagles are an 11-5 wild card team. That's always a very frustrating deal. And here are all the division champions, including the 8-8 Lions. So the offense was only ranked 15th this year, which was a little surprising. The number 4 defense, meanwhile, I felt like the offense was mostly fine. We scored a lot of points, so I'm more concerned about that than total yards. But Sparks had 34 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Good year again for him. But it's his first year, I believe, under 4,000 yards passing. Not that it's a huge deal, but he did have a lot of games where it felt like he had 227 passing yards. On the ground, Miles Sanders gave us production we have been begging for at the running back position, so that was a solid signing for us this season. In the air, Mike Evans ended up with over 1,000 yards once again. He did have 7 touchdowns, while Godwin checked in with 9. He still spread the ball around quite a bit, and wow, Leggett had 5? That's incredible. Oh, by the way, it looks like Dawson Knox is all right for the postseason. No injury with him. 4 sacks allowed. Jerron Booker allowed 6. So did Max Heenan. Sylvester Clark 5. Frederick Hughes, though, he played a lot of snaps this year, filling in the place of injured players, and he seemed to do well. Devin White led the team in tackles. He also had 3 sacks and 2 interceptions. I feel like he should have made the Pro Bowl with his numbers. J.J. Watt had a good year. So did Ngakoue, bouncing back. Robert Cush ended up with 7 sacks and finished the season very strong. Leonard Merritt had 6 sacks and 23 tackles. And for interceptions, M.J. Stewart led the team with 3. Jason Myers, pretty good this season. He hit all of his short field goals. He only missed from deep, it appears. Going to the NFL leaders, Russell Wilson had the most yards with 44-38. Most touchdowns is also Russell Wilson. Most interceptions is Aaron Rodgers, actually. Ezekiel Elliott had over 2,000 yards and 17 touchdowns. How do you average 7 yards a carry in the National Football League? That is impossible. Gurley, big year. Kamara as well. Here are all the 1,000-yard rushers, and there weren't that many. Ollie Sparks, by the way, 851. In the passing game, D.D. Westbrook led the NFL in yards. Not many over 1,000 here either. And for touchdowns, Ryan Switzer had the most with 13. Let's go sack leaders. We'll go by conference here. Should give us more complete numbers. Miller and Watt had double digits. And NFC, Khalil Mack had 16. Breeland Speaks. How about him developing here a little bit later on in his career? Field goal percentage. The best, Giorgio Tavecchio. Kaimi Fairbairn, 18 for 20. Matthew McCrane only attempted 10. So it looks like Jason Myers was among the best, and so was Matt Gay. Our first playoff game will be against the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll have a couple messages here for next episode and a good deal of upgrading. But let's take a look at what happened over Wild Card Weekend. Here are the results. Detroit, they go down after their 8-8 season. Houston won. New Orleans keeps their season going as well. And the Jets beat the Titans. So here are your final 8 this season. And the Cowboys, might be a team we have to find a way past if we want to go the distance this year. The Saints, by the way, led by Jacoby Brissett, won 35-28. Jacoby had 3 touchdown passes, while Todd Gurley had 3 runs for the Rams. In the air, Michael Thomas. You can count on him to have a big day in a big game. And then let's take a look at what Philly did against Detroit. Looks like they had a fairly easy game. Got out early, 14-0. And never looked back as Carson Wentz had 3 scores. Nick Mullins. I forgot he was still their starter. I remember now. We had a game against the Lions, and I just assumed they weren't very good. But 8-8. Went to the playoffs. Injuries have not affected us very much this season. Angel Copeland is the only player on our injury report, while the Eagles will be without Derek Kindred, Olivier Vernon, Reuben Phillips, and Chris Armstrong. So let's take a look at all of their healthy players and set the stage for our first playoff game this season. Eagles' best player is Fletcher Cox, followed by Zach Ertz, Lane Johnson, Quayshawn Lawson. They drafted him very early in this series to replace Jason Peters. I think he'll do a pretty good job of that. Avonte Maddox, Carson Wentz, Jason Kelsey, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside has become low 80s overall, and he is their number 1 receiver. So we'll see if we can contain Zach Ertz. Can we put the pressure on Carson Wentz in this game? We have a good pass rush, but they probably have one of the top lines in the game, so that's not going to be an easy task whatsoever. But that is what's coming your way next time, everybody, here in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers series. Thank you all for watching. Please leave your feedback down below in the comment section. And do you think this year we can finally get that Super Bowl ring? I'll see you all soon. Have a great day.